Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, hopefully we're going to try and beat Nightmare 100 without Gaia. Now, it seems impossible. Very much impossible. And I'm just going through all these bits here. Basically, these guys cannot be killed unless you have stunned them. And if you have stunned them, they need to take action. It seems quite impossible. So I think the best tactic is to power through, honestly. I really do. I think the best tactic is to power through. I've tried a couple of times with this team build, so having the 3 Monarchs and then the 2 Ethereals, 3 Mystifiers, the 3 Monarchs, 2 Protectors, having 2 Ethereals and Lancelot here. Now, the thinking behind this is for this particular relic, or this particular artifact, deals basic attack damage, has 40% chance to apply stun for 1 round. And this here, after triggering dodge, retaliates with a basic attack against the attacker during battle. Now, I did a lot of discussion about this in a previous attempt at this video, when I went through all of these. Now, this here randomly attacks one target, dealing 100% damage, immune to all damage when the boss is alive. At the end of the action turn, loses 1 HP when affected by stun. So, deals 100% damage to all enemies, removes 1 stack of stun from servants, deals 200% damage to all enemies 1 time, removes 1 stack of stun from all servants, deals damage equal to 20% of the target's max HP to all enemies 1 time, removes 1 stack of stun from all servants, and it increases defense 100% each round. This effect can stack and last for 99 rounds, and restores 20% of HP every round. We do need 3 Mystifiers on the team. Now, again, this is the team that I tried. Let me just jump in and show you what I mean by this. Sorry about my lovely hair. I still need a haircut, but it is what it is. Now, I have been trying for a couple of hours on this one, and there doesn't seem to be a way to beat it without Gaia specifically. It's really weird. Before the buffs, or before the buffs were removed, effectively you were able to beat it with no problem. Like, you could have run this team, and because of the buffs that they had, it was absolutely fantastic. But because of a lot of people effectively were complaining about how things were, about how you could have 1 unit on a particular synergy and it would proc the energy increase, it would proc the energy attack, and it would proc all of the passives for that particular team. After the patch, not much of this happens. So specifically, it doesn't seem to work very well. As you can see, we're not doing altogether too much damage to this boss. He does have a lot of HP and has a lot of defense as well. Now, we are applying a lot of corrode damage, and we are doing a lot of damage. As you can see, we're still in round 1. And we are applying a lot of stun to the enemies and doing a fair amount of corrode damage, but it's not enough. So let me go ahead and skip. So as you can see, we didn't even kill any of these units. Now, what you can try is the Phantom Illusion effect if you do have a copy of where's she gone? Aphrodite. So if you have a copy of Aphrodite at 6 or 7 stars, I think it's 6 stars. Every time a unit dies on the battlefield, Aphrodite will use her ultimate. That can chain with this particular boss. So let me show you what I mean. I'll take these 2 out and let's pop in Aphrodite, and let's pop in the new unit, Diochamp. Why not? Now let's pop in Mavis. Now we have our 4 Monarchs on this build, but again, it's not going to be enough, I don't think, because we're not going to do enough damage to this boss in order to kill him, and I don't think we'll apply enough stun, potentially. We do apply a lot of corrode here, and again, potentially taking out Talos, and pop it in. Yeah, so you need all of these units stunned before, they do take any action if you do want to win. it's a real shame because none of our units here are actually going to die. So we won't be able to. We really don't stand a chance of Aphrodite popping this ult. Because what happens is Aphrodite here can steal an enemy unit. So she'll steal this enemy unit, and then saying, yeah, no stun being applied, unfortunately. It is what it is. But what can happen here? Aphrodite will steal an enemy unit, so as you can see, enemy unit has been stolen. And then this boss here will take out the enemy unit, and again, they will, it'll chain off. So as soon as this boss attacks, this enemy unit should go down, because they don't have altogether too much HP. Yep, so as you can see here, enemy unit down, Aphrodite to proc again. She'll steal another unit, then we just wait for the boss to take him out. But again, it doesn't really matter altogether too much. The amount of damage that this boss can take is absolutely insane. And the reason for that is primarily because of the previous buffs. So the previous buffs that you could get. Okay, so only 5 damage there. Not bad. For this little minion here. We were hoping this little minion here could die. But it is what it is. So we do respond with these basic attacks. And again, this is what I mean. So as soon as this minion dies here, if the boss does attack, yep, so the boss attacks, it should have proc, yeah, it should proc Aphrodite. Aphrodite will steal another one of these units, and then this boss will attack again. And that's how you remove all of the boss's minions. That does not equate to a victory, unfortunately. It isn't the same as the other boss with the shield. It isn't the same as the other boss who relies on these units for damage reduction. Okay, so this guy's back now. Hopefully Aphrodite will proc, but we'll see. Yeah, so Aphrodite procs again. And unfortunately, this unit isn't dead, so it is what it is. We kind of need this this enemy boss to kick into gear and start doing some damage. Yeah, there we go. So Aphrodite will proc again. Stealing the last unit. Hopefully this boss will take out this this unit here, but we'll see. And as you can see, he's healing 20% of his max damage, or his max HP. But yeah, it isn't about the stun. The stun really doesn't make altogether too much of a difference. It is more about just doing as much damage as possible. So as you can see here, we have taken out all of these bosses' minions, and we did start to do a little bit of damage to him, but we're not building up anywhere near as much as we need to, really, in order to win. So yeah, let's go ahead and skip this. So it looks like boss was able to survive. The other tactic that I've been thinking about, if we take these out, we go to the Soul Devourer here. Now, something to take into consideration with my Soul Devourer, we go down to Valiant is here. My Soul Devourer is up to 5 out of 5, or level 5. So let's put in another unit, Elmer, for example. We pop this down here, pop these two in the back row. I think we can take out Talos in this one. And I think really Mulan is probably your best bet. Having these units on the back row. And then we can take out the stun artifact. So we'll take you out and we put in increase Valianters by 300%. We can take you out and then we can pop in Spear, I would say, as well. We do have an increase in attack, and we've got crit rate in here. I think really speed, no. Crit resistance, no. Let's go for let's go for heal rate. Why not? Again, this might be the way forward. It might not. I don't know, I've not tested it, but this is how I beat the boss last time, and it is primarily having Atrops in this back slot and having another striker on the team in the form of Mulan. So we do apply those corrode triggers. We are stunning enemies technically, but the point is that hopefully our units should survive for long enough so that we can start to burn the enemy out. Now Soul Eater or Soul Devourer has not triggered, unfortunately, because we don't have 3 units on here, which is a shame. I thought that would work, but apparently not. We're applying a lot of attack down states though, but yeah, Pepsi. Right, okay, let's go ahead and pop shield in. So let's jump in. We'll pop shield in if we take healing spear out, and then we pop in the shield here. And let's take out Astrid, and let's pop an additional Valianter in here. We don't really have any other strikers, but Nyx will do, I guess. So Valianters will trigger, and hopefully the Mistfires will trigger as well. We'll just have to see. And I'll be able to tell you right away if we won or lost. And it'll all depend if Elmer stays. So if Elmer stays, I think we won. If not, yeah, okay. So this is looking good. This is looking good. Having Elmer on the team here, or at least surviving the Soul Devourer effect, just means that our back row won't get one shot by this boss. Now, we aren't going to be doing very much damage to this back row right now. We do kind of need... yeah, we kind of need to build up enough energy. It looks like we're going to do that quite well. Lancelot stole that enemy, by the way. It's got nothing to do with the Valianters, I don't believe. So Atrops here will provide that buff to herself. She still retains the Striker's buff. And as you can see, we're doing a fair chunk of damage, but we still need to do more. We did steal another enemy as well. So Lancelot is putting the work in here. He's only got 20% chance to do it. And down again. So we'll just see. He's back. Shame. It looks like they recover once every 2 rounds. But we do get the attack increase here. Can we deal enough with Lancelot and the burn and the corrode effect to power through? It looks like we started to pick up damage. So as soon as we apply that corrode on this boss, on this back line here, looks like we can go ahead and do it. But we'll just have to see. So Lancelot does apply the corrode and the burn. It does seem to be putting the hurt on. We just need to get up to this 150 energy, but I just don't think we can do it. Yeah, especially with the perks here. But we'll just see. So we have stolen an enemy. Because it's per kill as well, which is a real shame. He's just healing too much again. Such a pain. Right, okay, let's take out Nyx. And let's pop in Astrid again. And then... because I really wanted this back row. But it is what it is. Where we take out Cleo. Where we put... no, because a lot of people won't have access to Cleo, so we won't use Cleo. I'm just trying to beat it without using... without using the sort of the most MVP units of all. So let's try this setup. The reason that I'm going for this, Mulan, Nawi, Lancelot on this back row, Seraphina and Astrid on the front row. Let's go ahead and see. I think we're going to get one shot. I really do think we're going to get one shot, but we'll just have a look. Oh, we can freeze for 1,000 years. That's cool too. And the reason I've included the 2 Glorians is because of the... it's because of the Grace of Hunters. So the Grace of Hunters, as you can see, we're getting our attack and defense increased here quite a bit. We do get the Blessing applied by Seraphina. So we are getting quite a bit of protection. including the Holy Shield as well. So now our primary damage dealer in the form of Lancelot is going to be able to survive, hopefully, for long enough for Seraphina to pop off. Yeah, as you can see, so we've got Fortitude effect here, and we're able to survive the boss's first attack. That's really important, and now we're healing up. Seraphina will hopefully get us through this with her heal here. So as you can see, heal pops off. We get Astrid to do kind of enough damage, but not really. She's doing 9,000 million right now. That's fantastic. How much is Nawi going to do? She's going to do it to backline enemies. And she also does apply burn to each enemy as well. So as you can see, lots of burn going on. Through the form of Mulan. Again, what a unit. What a mechanic. Burn mechanic, absolutely spot on. Really fantastic. Couple that with Corrode. Again, you're looking at really, really strong stuff. But we'll just have to see. You know, it's only Lancelot able to do that. So we are doing fair amount of damage to him now. And we have got our attack and defense up, hopefully high enough. These blessings are really, really popping off. And it is actually just Seraphina who's not fully built up yet. Now we're not actually doing as much damage as I would like, but hopefully now to provide that striker synergy and to do enough. So we'll see. So yeah, it looks like having strikers, specifically having Mulan and having Lancelot looking tiny compared to all of these Amazonian women. There we go. The awaken effect is wearing off now. Yeah. Okay. So we nearly topped out at that when this boss followed up with an attack. I don't think we're gonna survive for long enough, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see whether or not the Grace of Hunters buff is enough. Where you get Sanctuary and Blessing applied. Seraphina, not doing altogether too much now. As you can see, even through the heals, we have effectively done what we need to. And Astrid is kind of maxed out as well. I can see exactly why Gaia is required on this particular mission. But again, we'll just have to see. I think Gaia at 1 star is required. I honestly do. In order to get through this hell difficulty now that they've changed the circumstances. Or they've changed... I think they've just not factored in. Yeah, so we're just not doing enough per round. So he has healed up. Gained an increase in defense as well. So, ugh. Shame. Real shame. I mean, even with all that damage being done, and the burn being applied, and the corrode being applied, we're just not doing enough damage, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just not enough. Just not enough. So let's keep going. Let's keep pushing through. I think that is the way forward, but let's take out Astrid and let's pop in Catherine here. We'll swap Lancelot and Catherine around as well. Let's go ahead and see if having 4 strikers on the team is enough. Again, I don't think it will be, but we'll just have to see. Again, I know we're getting into sort of more whale territory here. Or not free to play friendly, should I say. I'm wondering, can this be debuffed? So he gets the unstoppable perk and corrode's being applied. Because with Catherine on the team, remember her passive also, if you have her exclusive runes, her passive does allow for your entire team to increase their attack as well. So we'll just have to see. Miracles have happened, you know. Let's just go in for this one unit here. Lancelot to steal once again. So we do keep the awaken. We did a little bit of damage there. We'll just have to see. Hopefully Seraphina to survive, and this will proc. Yeah, there we go. So we'll proc our Grace of Hunters. Apply Corrode. She's not doing as much as Astrid was, but I think the Corrode damage is really going to properly kick in soon. Yeah, fortunately that Fortitude effect allowed us to survive. But it looks like we've hit the limit now, which is a shame. Yeah, it's just Seraphina who needs to power up more now. And now we're doing more damage, but I still don't think it's enough. Applying that burn is absolutely fantastic. Applying the corrode as well. Now Fortitude is worn off, and we're still only getting to sort of that 20% mark. So we've done 20% with corrode. I think there's a cap on that. I really do. I think there's a cap on that. And the only way through it really is... can this boss have Vital Drain applied to him? No is the answer. So he's got to heal up now. Yeah, and we're only getting him down to 20%. Yeah, it's not good enough. Right, okay. Hey, because there's no real other unit that I'm looking at. The only other unit I was looking at is Gloria in this spot, and then potentially we keep Lancelot around. Again, if we have a look at the clear records, every single one of them: Gaia 1-star, Gaia 2-star, Gaia 2-star, Gaia 4-star, Gaia 2-star, 1-star, 3-star, 1-star, 3-star, 1-star, 1-star. This one doesn't, but it does have Elisha. Let's have a refresh. Gaia 1-star again. I mean, that team absolutely would work, but again, it is because of Gaia. I just don't... I just don't see how it's possible without Gaia. Let me try by power. Let's go ahead and refresh. So Elisha, Eudora, a lot of free-to-play friendly units there. Again, this team, I think this is this must be pre-update. And what I mean by that pre-update is you've got Lily and Leah, that will provide Grace of Hunters. You've got Karnak, which would provide the counter-attack. You've got Astrid to provide, and Gloria to provide the, and Gaia to provide the Mystifier stuff, and then Elma to provide this back row here. Again, it's having Gaia. It really is. It's having Gaia on the team. Now, I'll tell you, she is still available through the Oath Recall. 2 days left. If you want to go and try and summon for her, I would not hold it against you. So if you have a look, she is available. And actually, people should have a 1-star copy of her through various different events throughout the season. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't look like you can beat this stage properly without Gaia. Now that they've updated the Hope Tree, and what I mean by that is there was a patch. Let me just show you. A patch here. Where have you gone? Ah, no, it's not here. Effectively, they've nerfed the Hope Tree. Pre-Hope Tree, you wouldn't need Gaia in order to beat this stage. Post-Hope Tree, I think you do. I think you just need those buffs. I mean, we've tried just about everything possible. You need 3 Mystifiers on the team. Again, those 3 Mystifiers that I used, Catherine, Lancelot, Mulan, biggest damage dealers on the team, besides Gaia, Astrid. Having Astrid in there, we've tried that. I've also tried having Talos, having Dullahan in there, having Sandra, even Franz I tried. Thought that might work, but I just don't think it is possible without having Gaia on the team. Really don't. So if you've got 1-star copy of Gaia, should be enough. Man, it is tough. It is tough. Right. Bear with me. Okay, so I've just... let's try something else. And what I want to try is this artifact here. This one. Thorn binders synergy mates perform a combo attack after taking action, triggering up to 1 times per round. What I think that means is we get double ults for Thorn binders, specifically. Oh, well. What a fail. Right. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's just too fragile, this team. See, if this back row keeps going down, we just replace one of the artifacts here. Potentially the increased Glorians, but we'll see. I think they're just going to die. These units, by the way. We'll see. We get our attack and defense increases. Okay, so Sanctuary, Fortitude gets applied. That's what we needed. We'll take that. Man, if only that was on the boss, you know. If we could get all of those basic attacks on the boss. Okay, so now we've got our attack and defense up. We should hopefully survive for a bit longer. Yeah, 2,000 million. Seems impressive, but not super impressive. Now we need to do a little bit of damage there, applying all that burn. She does double ultimate. So hopefully Mulan, I think, should double ultimate as well. Or at least Lancelot will. I know Lancelot should. As you can see, he's double ulting. And that is, again, because he is a Thornbinder. We were close to death then. I think we're going to still be very close as well. This guy's going to heal all his health up. And we're already at max capacity, yeah. Yeah, it's just... Right, corrode, burn gets applied again, more burn gets applied, come on. Yeah, there seems to be a cap. Like, you can only do so much damage to him through corrode without Gaia. Because he's got 25, they've got 25 stacks each of corrode. You know, what else are we supposed to do? Yeah, dead. Hindrance has been applied, though. And if there was a way to apply Vital Drain to him. Ah, so you can apply Hindrance to him. Hindrance is the celestial rune trigger. Again, there's no way to stop that healing. Not that I'm aware of. Like, we've applied Vital Drain to all these enemies as well, except we can't apply it to the boss. Yeah, no good. We got up to round 14, but again, just not doing enough damage. I really do hate to say it. I really hate to say it. Like, you can build a team around that stun mechanic, but let me show you 1 sec. Let's take out Mulan and let's pop in. In fact, let's keep Mulan, and if we pop, he's on the back row. We'll pop in Talos as well. Or in fact, we'll pop in Talos. It is best to go with Thornbinders. Anyway, and the tactic I first built around was, take you out, is having this combo in. Yeah, something like this. But having this combo specifically, where you dodge your attack, and then once you've dodged, you retaliate with a basic attack that applies stun to these enemy minions. And then once the stun has been applied, so you're supposed to dodge that. Yeah, there you go. Shame. But anyway, the point is, as you can see, well, as you saw, the health of the minions was quite low. And the reason that the health of the minions was quite low is because every time they took action, they were stunned. But again, it doesn't do anything to stun these minions. It's a distraction, it seems. For me, it is anyway. But it does seem to be a distraction. Now, you can beat it without Gaia. Without Gaia, it seems, but it is also having Elisha and Eudora, Cleopatra, Seraphina, Astrid on the team. So, yeah, it's just mental. Let's go ahead and have a look at what artifacts this guy's using. This is definitely yeah, it is. Definitely pre-patch. Most definitely. 100% that is pre-patch. Here, yeah, again, potentially having Atrops in this back slot, swapping with Dahlia all the time. It might be a way forward. But having Gaia at 1 star just seems to be the way forward. Doesn't seem to be any two ways about it. I mean, these are all Astrid without red runes, so... yeah, just Gaia in every single setup. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. I've still got all of hell to go through, and I've only got 8 days left of the season. So I've been trying. I promise I have been trying as hard as I can to beat this stage without Gaia. I just can't do it. I am not a smart enough man in order to pass through. And these team lineups, what are these team lineups about? Absolutely ludicrous. Let's pop this one in. Seems reasonable. If we take out, oh, I guess we can't take out Atrops. Let's just go full whack. Let's just go full whack. We'll pop in Lancelot. Now we've got our Thorn binders, and what are the relics on here? Take you out. Take all these out, all this garbage. Might be the way forward for you. It might be. I don't know. But not for me. We'll go ahead and we'll pop in, take you out, pop in Mistfire, pop in Thornbinders, increase the attack of Thornbinders, and increase you. Go all the way down. We'll get our dodge in. Where have you gone? Where has dodge gone? There you are. Right, these three, and then we'll go with you. Go with Seraphina. Let's see if this works first of all, and we can go with. Let's try Nawi. We've tried Nawi. We've tried them, tried it all. Let's go ahead and change these relics up. You, and you. So let's go ahead and see. See if Gaia makes a difference here. Now, the reason that Gaia is so powerful is because of her passive. So the passive that she implies, every time you apply a stack of Corrode, she will increase damage by 0.6%, I believe. And she will also increase... so she'll also increase damage reduction as well. So just something to keep in mind, but it just means that, and also something sneaky about Gaia is that every time you apply a stack of Corrode, she will also apply a second stack of Corrode as well. Hey, we even stole a unit here. We'll just see whether or not that does make a difference. It doesn't look like it's doing so far, but we'll just have to see.
Radiance will protect us. Let the hunt begin.
Yeah.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah. Yeah. No two ways about it. No two ways about it. Gaia is the only way to get through this. That's very sad. I don't think this was the way. I don't think this was the way it was intended. So as you can see here, we've not even applied that corrode yet. So the corrode damage, we've not even applied it yet. Do you see what I mean? That's so disappointing. I honestly, I have been at this for hours. 4 hours. And there is just no other way. Like, that was so easy. You saw how many attempts I did. I physically, I don't know. I So that's it. Nightmare 100 cleared. Let's go and get our goodies. 1,000 gems. 25 of these. As you can see, been saving up. Gonna get, I think I'm gonna get a mix, by the way, of, so let me just show you this before I go. Merchants Guild, redeem points, guild shops. I have saved up all season. I have saved up all season. I have 1,000 red coins and I have 1,130 celestial coins as well, or the bronze coins. I am going to get. I'm very torn at the moment between. Where have you gone? Arthur and his runes. If you have a look, after an ally takes action, Arthur increases defense and max HP by 100%, stacking up to 100 times. And then So that's 10,000% for those of you who can do quick math. And for those of you who can't, it's 10,000%. Trust me on that. I've done the math several times. I was gobsmacked the first time I said it, and I'm still gobsmacked now. 10,000% increase in HP and defense. He is going to be a tank. I think Elisha here. When allies take action, the stack limit for the attack boost effect that Elisha gains is increased to 100. Which means that this stack right here, when an ally takes action, Elisha gains 1 stack of attack boost, increasing attack by 100%. The stack limit is 10 currently, but it does go up to 100. So that is 100 times 1,000. Sorry, 100 times 100, which is 10,000. So they both go up to 10,000%. Elisha's is just attack, whereas Arthur's is defense. Now I think Arthur's going to need it more. I think Arthur's going to need it much more than Elisha is, and I don't think Guy needs anything, as you can see from our attempts here. It's just really annoyed me that. Really, really annoyed me that it took 1 attempt. You saw it. Messed up. Right, anyway, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and good luck. I really do wish you the best of luck. See ya.